Eli. Eli. You see the twig. You see the new twig. Could have got a cooler one. Okay. All right, Mass fans, you ready to warm up here?
So boys get pucks cleaned up here. We'll get ready to take on Sioux City Gold for the weekend's activities. We'll LA is across ice on me, recording on the Helios. So you get stuck with me commentating tonight, this afternoon. I do not know the boys nearly as well as LA does, so bear with me. I will do the best I can. I will also use last names probably, because there are too many different Henrys and Martins and names that cross over. And we'll try to keep it with just straight last names. I think everybody should be able to figure that one out. And I can read those on the jerseys. Deacon Ross on D, Gardet, Papstein, boys trying to work it out of the neutral zone here. You get some possession. They're going to work it down. Pappy's chasing. Sioux City sends it around the net. Urban picks it up in the corner. Ross tries to send it across here. Boys will lose the touch. Sioux City's trying to get possession. Papstein picks it up, sends one on net. Goalie gets a nice blocker. Sioux City's working out of the zone here. Ross is going to be the first to the puck. Puck's deep, boys battling. 3-on-1 here, boys able to work it out. Papstein's working into the zone. Loses puck. Sioux City's going to pick it up into the corner here, bring it up the side. Boys are putting good pressure on though. Urban's trying to take it to the net. There's too much traffic. Andell comes in to pick it up, drops it back down into the corner. Gardet's looking for it. Maudlin and Yale came in on defense. Puck's going to come out to Sioux City. Put a little pressure on Maudlin here. He's going to take him to the boards and cut him off. Looks like Yandell's going to pick that up, bring it around the net. Sioux City's going to give chase here. Liam's going to bring it up through the middle. Yandell's in with Gardet, Maudlin supporting him here. Gardet, Liam, Yandell dumps one in the top. Maudlin and Yandell still on D. Stroud, Michaels, Craig, I believe. Stroud's feet. Puck's loose here. Sioux City's going to get it into the zone. Eli's back helping her out. Sioux City misses net. Flex out to the blue line. Sioux City dumps it back into the zone. Looking for a pass here. They do get centered, just not able to get a shot off. Boys are going to work it out. Stroud's got Michaels and Craig with him. Looking for a centering pass. Just doesn't quite get there. He did get a D change though. Warrior Van Bloom in right now. Sioux City's got it, working towards center. Get a nice little pass. Lots of bodies there though. Craig comes in, disrupts that shot. Boys working out the zone. Sioux City picks it up, neutral ice. We're going to try working in here. Sioux City does work into the zone all by himself. Gets a shot off, bounces off of the post here. We're going to try to work it out of the zone. Lose it down here in the corner. Case Barron's putting pressure on the puck like he does. Nichols out with the puck, sends it back to the corner. Martin's looking for it. Sioux City sends it out to the point. They come across. Martin's still putting pressure. Sioux City's going to pick it up here and neutral ice. Backhand doesn't get out of the zone. Chip comes up. Nichols going to pick it up, but not able to get it moving. Martin just gets taken off his skates here. Sioux City's doing a good job keeping it in the zone. Shot towards, goes off the back of the net here. Feakin picks it up. He's going to bring it up the ice. Along the boards. Loses it here, neutral ice. Boys trying to get a change. Sioux City's going to come back, put some pressure on us. They dump it for a change here. We're going to pick up the puck. Try to work it out of the zone. Ross is bringing it in. Got Papstein, Hallberg, Urban. Looks like Feakin's still out on D. Puck centered, bouncing around. Sioux City picks up possession. Hallberg takes it at the corner, tries to go across ice. Sioux City picks that up. Just wasn't anybody there. Sioux City takes a shot up and over the net. They pick it up behind the net, trying to work it in. Papstein trying to work into the zone, just not able to get there. We were able to intercept neutral ice here, though. He put some good pressure on. Laughlin takes a shot. Glove save by Sioux City goalie. Haven't caught the change here yet. Maudlin Yandel on defense. We got Gardet, Papstein, and Urban. They're trying to work for some possession here. Looks like Sioux City's finally able to possess the puck. Maudlin Yandel on D. Maudlin's going to take him over to the boards. Loose feet here. Puck still loose. Sioux City sends it across the center. Can't quite get it out here. Sioux City's able to dump it back down. Maudlin gets a backhand up here to the top of the circle. Sioux City works out to the point. They're going to dump it back down into the corner, back around the net. Sioux City picks it up in the corner. Dump it back behind the net. Oh, puck is loose across the front. Urban's able to pick it up just off the end of his stick, though. Not able to stay with it. Sioux City is able to pick it up back into the zone. Caught us on a defensive change. Not able to get a good shot off, though. And we pick up a save. Face off in the Mavs zone. 6:30 left in the first. Working the corner along the boards, trying to bring it up the side. Sioux City's able to get it down into the corner. They do get it across the front. Of course, they're able to work it out of the zone. They do clear the zone. We're taking offsides here. Stroud, Nichols, Craig, Moyer, Van Bloom. Craig's working up the side here. He's able to get it down into the zone. Nichols picks up chase into the corner. Not able to get any possession here. Pick it up back at the point. Try to get it down. After lost at her feet here, Sioux City's going to come at us. Working through the neutral zone. Craig slows him up nicely. Working the zone. Not able to get a shot off. Van Bloom gets a stick on that shot. Puck's loose. Sioux City gets it centered. Oh, good clear by Van Bloom. And the puck is not going to make it out of the zone. Sioux City just barely able to keep that in. They send it across ice here, though. We're going to be able to pick that up. Should be able to work it out of the zone here. Bounce it up. They do get it around. Sioux City's going to pick it up in neutral and work it back through their zone. They try to get a pass out. We pick it up here. Backhands back to Sioux City. They're going to send it deep on goal. We're going to pick that up. Try to get it out of the zone. Too much traffic here. Stroud comes out with it, though. Gets a pass across. He has support. It's a good attempt by the forwards here. Martin gets it centered. Stolen. Lose it here, though. Ross is going to pick it up and neutralize. Bring it back through. Just got to get possession. Keep it on the stick here. Sioux City is working it in through the zone. Woo! Big leg save. Big leg save. .424 left in the first. Martin wins that back behind the net. Ross picks it up, loses it. Sioux City tries to get one centered here. Back to goalie, puck's loose. Ref calls it dead. Thought it was covered. It was not, but very safe and sorry. When it's in our favor, we'll take it. Puck's down in the corner. Beacon's giving chase. Pollock's going to bring it out. Trying to get a tight pass across. Couldn't quite make it stick. There are a lot of defenders in that pass. A lot of traffic there. Gandell comes on the ice for D. Always trying to get pressure on the puck. Create some disruption. Pollard picks it up. He's going to try to work it through neutral zone here. He's able to get into the zone. They're going to catch him for an icing, though. He just couldn't quite stay with it. We'll come back for a face-off in our defensive zone here. Wadlin Yandel on D. It's like Urban Papstein and Sioux City wins it, sends it down deep. Gets it centered, still loose. Puck is just loose in front of the net. Too long there. Sioux City's able to pick that up and get it dumped here eventually. Just got to keep on working to clear that puck. Cardet wins that face-off. Papstein picks up the puck. He's going to work it into the zone here. Gets depossessed. Sioux City's going to work it back out into the neutral. They send it across. Andell's going to pick that up. Gets it back up here to Papstein. Gets it into the zone. Take a shot on goal. He's off the blocker, it looked like. Get a centering puck. We're loose. Just need to take them shots. Goalie gets a blocker on it, and Urban picks up the loose puck. Exact same thing that happened with Sioux City here just a second ago in their favor. So yeah, keep shooting. Now it's up 2-1. 3:34 left in the first. Maudlin Yandel still out here. It's like Nickel, Stroud, and Craig now. One back towards Eli. He sends it up the ice. Stroud sends it down into the corner. We'll chip and chase here. Boys trying to look for a centering pass. Maintain possession. Sioux City steals one there. They were going to work it through the zone. They're going to dump it deep for a line change, it looks like. Maudlin's going to pick that up. Sends it up the boards towards Craig. Lost here towards the middle. Yandel picks it up. He's going to bring it back up out of the zone. Loses it. Eli and Stroud still back. Eli tries to send it up. Sioux City picks it up here at the blue line, dumps it back into the far corner. Yandel off the glass, able to clear the zone. Sioux City brings it right back in here. Little toe drag, not able to make a shot here though. Defense is able to clear that out. Van Boom. On D now it looks like. Able to clear the puck out. Not going to be an ice. Pick up an offside here, looks like. Warrior Van Bloom, Pollard, Martin, Hallaby. Pollard's trying to work in the zone here. Too many Sioux City defenders. Still giving chase. Liam comes out with it here. Got to keep it on the stick. Keep going. Comes out here. Pollard's able to pick it up. See if he can make a move, get a shot off. He does make a move, finds some open ice, just not able to get anything off. Sioux City able to gain possession. They're going to work it down. Looks like we got a 4-on-2 here. Good back check here, though. Boys bury that puck down here into the corner. Sioux City's going to work it back towards the goal. Little slider towards the net here. Goes back behind. Pick it up, bounce it up along the side. Probably going to go for an icing here. And it is. We'll head back for a face-off in our offensive zone. Again, trying to keep up with names best I can. Looks like we got Gardet, Papstein, Urban, Feakin, Ross. Gardet wins that, bodied into Ross. Sioux City takes a shot there. Urban's going to bring it up the side, get a nice little centering pass. Get there. Just not quite fast enough to save that offsides, or that icing. So we'll come back and take another face-off here in the zone. .9 seconds left in the first. Mavs come out of that. Urban works it out of the zone. Boys are giving chase. Sioux City sends it up and out of play. So we'll take a face off here. Center ice. Gardet controls over to Urban. Urban's into the zone. Just a lot of defenders. Puck's loose. Well, maybe we held the zone there and he can skate, but maybe not. Look at his for an offsides, it looks like. Boys are really comfortable taking the puck into the zone, skating the puck into the zone. They've been working a lot on passing and trying to get some good clean passes through and into the zone and out of the zone. Hopefully that starts to come out here. Boys doing well, keeping pressure on. Maybe Sioux City work for it. Sioux City takes a shot, puck's loose off the skates here. Boys are able to pick it up. Happy's going to work it up out of the zone. He's going to bury it down into the far corner here. Urbans gives chase and picks up the puck. He gets skated down back behind the net, sends it towards the net. Goalie covers here in the corner. Looks like we'll make a defensive change. Yandel Modlin on. Feeken Ross off. Papstein, Gardet, Urban staying out on the offensive side. 15 seconds left in the first. Urban's going to take the face off here. Tried to win that back here to Gardet. Just didn't get there. Sioux City's able to bump it up out of the zone. Yandel's going to pick it up in the neutral. Regroup here. Try to work into the zone quickly if we can. Takes a shot on goal. Goalie covers. We'll take one more face off. Maybe we get a quick win and a quick shot here. That'll do it for the first. Mavs up 2-1. We'll be back here in a minute. Second period getting ready to start here. Nickel, Stroud, Craig, Modlin, Yandel. We're going to start it here. Bob's going to face off. Craig picks it up, sends it up towards the zone here. Sioux City's going to pick it up. See if we can hold it. Craig is able to follow his puck into the corner. Yandel's able to hold the blue line, sends it in deep. Right behind the net. Stroud giving chase. Sioux City trying to bring it up. Eli's going to pick it up center ice, getting it across to Yandel. Yandel up to Craig. Craig in the zone. Yandel up, putting pressure, is able to hold it. Sioux City loses their skate here. Yandel takes it deep. He's looking for a centering pass. Nobody quite there. Eli's open for a shot from the point here. Eli sends one on net. Bangs it in the top corner. From the blue line. Eli sends a high one. Goalie was screened really well. Just didn't see it coming. Allberg, Pollard, Martin, Warrior Van Bloom, Aubur's digging with here in the neutral zone. Barnes come up to assist. Sioux City offside, looks like. Van Bloom gets a skate on it here. Boys trying to work it out of his own. Martin just barely loses it. Van Bloom gets chased. Sioux City works it into the goal. Nice. Beautiful little give and go by Sioux City there. Trying to just chip one up over BA's shoulder, it looks like. Possession's pretty important here. Those free pucks that are out there. Any team at this age group really seems to turn them into goals really fast. Sioux City keeping the puck on the stick here, trying to work into the zone. Try to dump it deep here. Omaha picks it up. Stroud gets a backhand up out of the zone. Pappy couldn't quite hold on to it. Get it back out here and reset into the neutral ice here. Ross gets pushed off the puck. Makes a nice little move here. Puck's loose though. Got to keep moving it. Papstein picks it up. Decides just to get it down into the zone. Boys going to give chase here. Papstein steals one here. Supported by Urban. Oh! Urban just barely offsides. He knew it. He made the stop. Just couldn't quite get back. We'll take an offsides here, right towards the offensive zone, though. Maudlin, Yandel, Stroud, Nichols, Craig. Able to get in the zone. Stroud's able to get it deep here. Craig's trying to get the puck here behind the net. Got it, everything's got tied up. Him and Papstein are all tied up here. Sioux City's able to get it loose. They get an outlet pass here. Maudlin's going to come up, put pressure here, neutral ice, regain possession. Tries to get it sent down in. Sioux City kind of blocks that pass there. They're able to get it into the zone towards the net here. Not any real major concern there. BA just kind of covers that one up. Here's what's a face off. Trying to work it out of zone. Puck's still kind of loose. Working through neutral ice. Nichols dumps it down here into the corner. We're going to chip and chase. Craig meets it in the corner, slows everything up. Sioux City's able to get possession. Yandel's able to pick it up, though, sends it back down towards the net. Hooks down. Puck's loose. Eli comes up to put pressure on it. Sioux City gets it. Eli picks it up here, neutral ice, sends it in. We'll take an offsides, though. Out of position, sometimes it just works off to take the penalty. And Bloom, Moyer in on defense. Sioux City's working up the zone. Moyer picks it up, gets it up to Pollard. Pollard's got Martin and Hubbard with him. Puts it down to the corner. He is depossessed with a little stiff shoulder there. We'll take a face-off from the offensive zone. Defensive change. Maybe. Yep. Feek and Ross here on defense. Blocked down along the side. Martin trying to get some possession, and he does. Gets it across ice here to Feakin, trying to make a move and clear up a shot or a shooting lane. Does get one across the face here. It's going to come loose. Hallberg picks it up along the boards. Just loses it, though. Sioux City pushes it out of the zone. Ross picks it up in neutral ice. Gets it sent across. Boys get it chipped up and in. Hallberg intercepts but loses it. Sioux City's trying to work out of the zone here. 2-on-2 here. Case is moving pretty fast. Got to move at pace. Looks like we got a penalty called here on the Mavs. So they got Feakin for a slash. I don't know if I saw it, but it is what it is. So we're 4-on-4 here for about 46 seconds, about 45 seconds of penalty kill. Sioux City's able to hold it into the zone here. Taken away. Urban dumps it down into the zone. Gardet's giving chase. Gardet's trying to pick it up here behind the net. He's digging deep here, 2-on-1 to lose it. Sioux City picks it up. He gets centering pass here. Got a 3-on-2 here. They take a shot right into BA's glove, though. She's chest and drops right in the glove. 7:14 left. 13 seconds left here in the penalty play, or the penalty kill here for Sioux City, and 58 seconds on the penalty kill for the Mavs. Sioux City wins a face-off here. Puck down the corner. Van Boom kicks it over. He's trying to work it up out of the zone. Ships it up into the ice. Clears the zone. But loses it here neutral. Pass picking it back up into the zone. Trying to get a pass out here. Still behind Craig here. Craig's not able to turn and move with it. Sioux City's able to pick it up and work their way into the zone. We're on a 5-on-4 now. Sioux City's got the advantage for another 30 seconds. Shot on goal, gloved by BA. 6:45 left in the second. Oh! Lost an errant pass there. Sioux City almost had a good opportunity. Good pressure by Craig. Oh, got Papstein with the offsides. Maudlin, Yandel, Stroud. Nichols, Stroud works it up into the zone here. Nichols not able to regain that possession. Sioux City working it into the zone. Liam's putting pressure on. Eli's going to cover the net. Boys are playing good D. Puck's loose. Sioux City's able to regain possession. Omaha picks it up, tries to get it passed up out of zone. Sioux City picks it back up along the boards. Puck's loose here. Eli gets a nice body on it. We're able to pick that up. We're going to skate through the neutral ice here with a little bit of speed. Nichols putting pressure here. Gets it down to the corner. Tries to get one sent off Sioux City defender. Puck's loose. Sioux City's going to skate it out of the neutral ice. We got 3-on-2 here. Big shot from Sioux City. BA had that one body pretty quick. Cubs win that face off and lose possession. Sioux City's able to bump it back down in the corner. Cross is getting chased in the corner here. Sioux City sends it across the ice. We're going to pick it up in the corner under a little bit of pressure here. Team effort. Multiple guys on the puck. Sioux City picks one up, slides it across here. BA is able to drop a leg on it, it look like. Got to make sure we're clearing those pucks out that are loose around the front there. Those are really dangerous. Yeah. Urban, Papstein. Just not able to get it out. Pappy finally gets it poked out. Sioux City's going to pick it up through here neutral ice. Urban giving good chase. Puck's loose though. We're going to cover. Feakin's going to pick it up, bring it out from around the net. Try to get a pass up here. Trying to get chipped. Come on. Finally we get it out. Sioux City's going to regroup here with center ice. Work on getting some pressure on the puck here. Papstein almost gets it stolen there. Gardet is going to pick it up. Nope, he's going to lose it. Feakin sends it deep. Urban gives chase here. Sioux City dumps it here into the corner. Sioux City's working it back out. Slides one towards the goal. Gloved by BA. Sioux City sets one up for a shot off the point. Oh my goodness! Shot, BA had it gloved, and it looks like Griffiths with an upstroke of the stick is just able to redirect that a little bit off into a corner. They're able to pick up a goal there. So, off of the tip, Sioux City evens it up here, 3-3, 4:02 left in the second. Offside, Sioux City. Boyer, Van Bloom, Hallberg. Sorry, Yandel, Madla, Hallberg, Nichols. Yandel putting pressure. What's the team putting pressure here? Eli going to help bury him into the corner here. Get him pinned up against the ice. Send it around. See if we can work it out of the zone. With some pace here. There we go. Nice little breakout. Hallberg's going to work that down into the corner. See if we get something centered. Cannot. Sioux City picks it up here. They're going to bring it back. Liam's going to put pressure on the puck. Gets that stolen here. Tries to make a move. Sioux City ends up picking it up. It looks like into the corner. Eli chases it to the corner. Sioux City picks it up. Oh, at the dot. Not able to get a shot off, though. Kind of a dangerous spot there. Sioux City whacks one into the corner here. Going to sit around the boards. Yandel is going to pick that up. Try to skate it out. Pass up. Comes over to Hallberg eventually. Bottom picks up the blue line. Loses it. It is a race now. We have an icing. We'll take a face-off in the offensive zone. 2:46 left in the second. Feakin, Ross in on D now. Stroud, Nichols, and Craig still in on offense. Craig putting pressure on the puck. Stroud's able to stop that from working out. Sioux City picks it up. Gets it sent to the blue line. Deacon holds it in, but loses it. It's a race for the puck here. PA comes up with a save. Sioux City had a good chance to pick up the loose puck. They were not able to get that up. Mavs able to clear the zone, makes Sioux City reset here. Craig's giving good pressure. Puck's loose down here to Feakin. So they come across ice with a pass. Off the stick here. Stroud's trying to put pressure. Puck comes all the way back around. Feakin's going to meet him in the corner. Skate around a stake here. Feakin loses it along the wall. Sioux City tries to get it recentered. Craig's trying to work it down into the zone. Just barely loses it there. Sioux City's going to send it across for an icing. Or no, an offside. Papstein, Urban. Gardet loses it right here, center ice. Boyer Van Bloom. Oh, he's not going to get him for a trip here. Might got away with one there. The boys are putting pressure on the puck down here in the corner, 3-on-1. Sioux City's not able to come out with it. Urban is able to come up with it. See if he can maintain it through some pressure here. He's got support. He gets taken into the wall here and loses it, though. Sioux City's able to pick that up. Urban gets up, picks up the puck again. He's going to send one towards the net. Not able to get it on. They're going to try to dip one out here in the corner. Van Bloom's going to hold the line. Papstein's trying to work the puck down into the zone deeper. Gardet comes out with it, sends it across to Urban. Just couldn't quite get there. Urban tries to get one backhanded out. Just not quite hard enough. Sioux City's going to work into the zone here. Sioux City tries to find some space. They do. Finally, we're able to depossess them down in the corner. Pipey's going to pick that up. Not able to clear the zone. Sioux City gets a hard shot. Looks like off Van Bloom's stick. Puck's loose behind the net. Sioux City maintains possession. They get a backhand across the face of the net here. Van Bloom's trying to work it out. He gets left aside of the boards here. Gardet picks that up. Just not able to work it out. 3-3 here as we move into the third period. Down to the last 12 minutes here. Maudlin Yandel on D. Pollard, Martin, Holberg, who starts on offense here. Martin on the face-off. He wins that back down to Yandel. Yandel tries to turn it up the ice here, works right through the center. Depossessed by Sioux City, was able to maintain the zone. Sioux City's able to work it out and foul in here deep. Hubbard gives good chase. Maudlin kicks it out. Sioux City comes back into the zone, taking off sides here though. Craig, Stroud, Michael. Sioux City's able to pick it up here in neutral zone. They're going to work it in. Off of the blocker. BA gets laid way out. BA lays way out, gets a stick out there. Same line here. Stroud's trying to work that up the side here. Does get it out into the neutral zone. Sioux City's trying to work it through. Lost at her feet here. Oh, got me a freak. Missed it here. Sioux City takes shot right into the body of BA. Urban picks that one up. Loses it. Feakin picks it up into our zone. He's going to try to bring it across the ice with Papstein. Working up here. Takes it into the zone. A little too much traffic, though. Loses the puck down behind the net. Gardet's working the puck back behind the net. Gets tied up here. Puck's loose. Shot by Urban. Pass to Pappy. Boys chip one in there. Mavs up 4-3. 10:40 left in the third. Sioux City wins that face-off. They will pick it up from the neutral zone here. Bring it into the zone. Cut off by Gardet. Beacon loses it down here in the corner, but is able to pick it back up and gets it across to Ross. Gets pushed off the puck. Sioux City takes a shot here, but not on goal. Puck comes up around the side, back behind the net. Papstein picks it up, loses his feet. Urban's going to pick it up here in the corner. He's going to get a nice pass out here to Cam. Gardet's going to work it down into the zone. Gardet's just maintaining possession here, waiting for some help off the bench as we try to clear here. Sioux City regains possession. We pick it up here in neutral ice with Pollard. Boys work it right back into the zone. Hallberg just is just able to extend that and get it over to Pollard, who just barely missed. Was able to keep that down here on the net. Fashion sends one back down, fighting for possession here in the corner. Sioux City comes up with it. Looks for a long pass out. It comes out. Warriors chasing here. Boys get a good chase. Pollard picks it up, sends it across over to Martin. Sioux City comes out with it here. Working into our zone. Van Bloom's on pressure. Little shot towards the goal here. Yandel picks up the shot here. He's going to bring it up through neutral. He was depossessed here center ice, but was able to get it sent deep. Craig gets tied up behind. Nichols tries to send it out. Sioux City sends it across ice here. We're not able to pick it up, but Yandel's trying to get some pressure. Send it deep here. Yandel Maudlin back for deep. Yeah, they'll take spot. Craig's able to pick that up, sends it towards the wall, but not able to clear. Sioux City gets a shot. Pick it up in the corner here. Not able to get it out as far as we wanted, though. Puck still loose. Got to maintain possession. Keep it on the stick. Able to get it into the zone here. Looks like we're going to get a hooking call, maybe? On Craig. No, a tripping call on Craig. So we'll take a face-off in our defensive zone here. And go on a penalty kill for a minute 30. 8-10 left in the third. Timeout, Sioux City. Again, Mass still on a penalty kill here for a minute 30. 8-10 left in the third, up 4-3. Like Feakin, Cross, Gardet, and Urban. Feakin digging in the corner here. Sioux City's able to come up with it. Good pressure. Gardet comes out with it. He's going to work his way down through neutral ice. Put some pressure on him here. Finds an opening, gets it towards the goal. Urban is sitting right there. Just not a rebound this time. Gardet wins that over Urban. Urban gets a shot. Just barely misses. Sioux City's able to break that out here, though. Work through the neutral zone. Ross comes up to put pressure. Sioux City sends it deep. Not going to have an icing here. Beacon's going to pick that up behind the net. Sends it up along the boards. Urban loses his feet here. Sioux City's going to pick that up. Urban's able to lock it loose, so he's going to get a little one-on-one position potentially. Nope, Sioux City able to get just enough back check to get that knocked down. Big collision in the corner here. Goalie picks up the puck. Sioux City fans calling for some contact in the corner here. I think they were both playing the puck, and refs decided to let that one go. 37 seconds left here in the penalty kill. Moyer, Van Bloom, Pollard, and Hubbard. Sioux City sends it up the boards. Van Bloom's over to put pressure. Meets it here. Sioux City tries to send it across center ice and loses it. Are able to finally work it into the zone. Pollard picks it up, loses it here in neutral ice, though. Sioux City's able to work it across back towards the blue line. Van Bloom and Warriors still back. Shot wide right. Chipped by Pollard. Able to clear the zone. Loses it here in neutral ice, though. Sioux City turns it back around here. Got a 1-on-2. Not able to get a good shot here. Puck down into the corner. Pollard picks that up, gets it chipped over here. Loses it back down into the zone. Van Bloom picks it up, he's going to chip it up the boards. Craig's trying to work it out. He gets a little help here. Dumped down, not going to have an icing. Let's see if we can keep it into the zone. Sioux City dumps it back here, picked up. Uh-oh. Liam falls down. Modlin picks it back up. He works it back up into the neutral. Lost it at her feet here. Sioux City picks it up and tries to move it into the zone. They're finally able to get a shot off here. Maudlin sends it up the boards, trying to clear it out. Picked up at the point by Sioux City. Drops it back down into the corner. Try to figure out where we're going with the puck here. A lot of stick battling. Craig picks it up. Able to clear the zone. We'll take an offside here. Urban, Papstein, Gardet, Maudlin, Yandel. Gardet wins that back over to Papstein. Papstein to Yandel. Yandel up to Urban. Urban sends it up into the zone. We're going to get some chase here. No ice. Sioux City's going to pick that up. See if we can hold him down here in the zone. Papstein's giving chase. Urban's finally able to create some chaos here. Yandel's holds it here at the neutral. I'm just trying to get it deep. Gardet picks it back up, dumps it back into the zone. Sioux City's going to be able to pick it up. Cross ice pass. A little bit clear. Yandel Maudlin back. Slides one to open space, but not able to get there. Covered by the Mavs. .09 left in the third. Feakin, Ross, Craig, Stroud, Pickles. Sorry, Urban, Gardet, Papstein. The lines are so close to the same size, it's hard to tell. Puck's loose. Does end up coming out. Sioux City picks it back up here in the neutral zone. Trying to find their positioning. Gardet picks one up, intercepts the pass here. He's able to get it down into the zone. Comes out with it. Takes a great shot. Goalie gets a nice leg on it. Up and over the net. Creates some good opportunities. Gets a stick and it's loose again. Still can't quite get it in there. Sioux City's just trying to get it out. We end up losing the zone here. Boys trying to pick up pace. They are able to get back into the zone. Sioux City picks it up though. Sioux City looking for a pass out. They're going to get us for a trip here. And they're going to get Gardet for a trip there. So we'll go on a penalty kill again with 4:11 left in the third. Mavs up 4-3. Martin Hallberg, Feakin Ross. Sioux City wins it, gets it back over to the point here. Able to hold the zone, but not able to get anything out of it. Push it back down. Goes in the corner, cross ice pass. Nothing there. Sioux City trying to work some passes. Boys putting good pressure on. Nice little backhand. Come out with the puck in their stick here. Martin's going to pick that up along the wall here. Can't quite get it out though. Sioux City gets it again, sends it back towards the center. Ross trying to work it up the side here. See if Martin can get it up the side, and it does. It's going to come clean. Hallberg's got it. Not going to get it nice here. Let's see if we can get it down in the zone, get a change. Looks like we are going to get a change. Puck's still deep. Sioux City's trying to work it out. If you can get some chase. We pick it up here in neutral. Yandel does. Drops it back down into the zone. 30 seconds left in the power play here. Stroud and Hallberg just trying to hold his own. Yandel picks up the puck. Trying to keep it at his feet here. He's able to get it down into the zone. Sioux City's coming back with a little pressure themselves here. Power play is cleared. They take a shot off Liam's shins here. Nice screen. Puck's loose still. Puck's behind the net. Maudlin gets us into a corner. Craig picks it up. He's got Michael supporting him. Sends it down deep. It's hit into the boards here. Sioux City picks it up behind their goal. 2 minutes left. And we get the puck back down in the Sioux City zone. They're going to have to regroup. 2 minutes left. Papstein is just trying to keep it deep here. Sioux City steals a puck. They're able to come out here. Good back check by the Mavs. Goalie covers. Minute 39 left here. Sioux City wins that, works along the board, sends it down deep into the corner. Gardet, Urban. This is our offensive line here. And Papstein, Van Bloom, and Feakin on defense, it looks like. Sioux City still working along the sides here. Works it towards the net. Nobody got a pressure on the player. They got a free shot there. Slides one up over the corner. Minute 13 left. Sioux City ties it up, 4-4. Pass it across the ice. Feakin picks that up, tries to get it cleared out. Sioux City picks it up. They're going to try to get some additional pressure here if they can. Papstein's going to try to work it down into the zone. He's able to get it not quite deep, but able to get some pressure. Urban not able to maintain it. Sioux City picks it up and going to turn it around here. Van Bloom and Feakin still on D. Good pressure by Gardet. Feakin's going to pick that up, try to get it pushed into the corner here. Sioux City picks it up, looking for a centering shot. They get it at the point, not able to get a good shot. Urban tries to get it centered here. Comes back to Urban. Puck's still loose. 20 seconds left. Puck's loose. Sioux City loses the zone. They're able to re-enter the zone. Feakin clears it. 15 seconds left in the match. Urban repossesses. He's going to put a little pressure on. About 5 seconds. Martin Urban gets a steal, offensive zone, makes a move, skates it in, and scores the goal. Leaving 1.5 seconds left on the clock. Mavs up 5-4 in the third. And the crowd goes wild. That'll do it. Mavs win this one 5-4. We'll be back here, I think, in about an hour for the next game. So we'll take a little break and we'll see you after a bit.